Sir, in last 34 years, Bachpan Bachao Andolan have rescued more than 83,525 children, according to the board that is their reception. How difficult and challenging was this mission?
Yeah, it's always challenge. It's always a challenge, because when I started on this issue in 1981, it was a non-issue. My own people, my own family members could not understand what I'm talking about. They think that this is poverty. The poor children are working, good or bad, whatever. So it was very hard. If the case was that the problem was registered, was acknowledged, was known, was recognized as a problem, then it was comparatively easy to look for some way. When you know that this is the target, then you will try to find your way, your path. But when you're looking at a problem which is non-existence in the minds of people, then you have to make your own way. And there's a big rock, and there's another rock, and another rock. You have to break all those rocks and make your own way, not just search a way. So it was a tough fight. I lost 2 of my colleagues. One was shot dead, one was beaten to death. Many of my friends have been beaten up badly. I have injuries on all my body.
Yeah, I have seen some photographs.
So, but every time when I was hit, I feel that, oh, good, I'm doing something good. Because when evil try to kill you, then you become more strong. And this is the proof that you are on the right path.
They had to work 18 or 19 hours. And anyone who so much as dared to talk out of turn would be beaten up by men with clubs and abused horribly.
Even as a kind of hysteria builds, Kailash remains calm.
It's very difficult for them to realize or internalize the freedom, because they are born and they grew up here, and some of them are old while working here in slavery. So it takes some time for them to understand what is this freedom. अब तुम अपने घर जाओगे आराम से.
Then, suddenly Kailash realizes that things are not going as planned. The truck that is supposed to carry everyone away from the quarry is nowhere to be seen.
In a way, you are exposing the problems and the other side of government and police. So how you face threats from the state?
Always. I'm very fortunate father that one day my son and I was beaten up badly. We were injured and with heavy blood loss. Both of us were falling on the streets, and the bypassers took us to hospital, and doctor put us in emergency and gave some medicines and saline and injections, and we were little bit able to speak to each other. We were smiling. I said, "How are you feeling?" He said, "I'm feeling very good." I said, "I am feeling proud too." How many father and son duo are lying in hospital for the cause of girls who've been trafficked and enslaved, and to free them? So I'm very lucky in that sense. So these kind of things happen. My daughter was in very serious danger. She has got several death threats by mafia, and thanks to my friends abroad who insisted her and my wife to give all protection in USA, and they paid all the money and all the cost of her education and stay for several years, and she studied there. But she had big love for India, and she came back and she wanted to work here and live here. So it was like that. It was not easy. I still feel the heavy burden of the dead bodies of 2 of my friends who are martyrs, Shahid Dhumdas and Shahid Adarsh. They lost their lives for the cause.
Apart from government, how is the attitude of political class?
There are always good people and there are always bad people everywhere. In politics, in society, in business, in religions, in culture, everywhere. So it's a mixed situation. But definitely there is a serious lack of global political will towards the children.
We have seen a very strong civil society movement recently, led by Anna Hazare and Arvind Kejriwal. What was your attitude towards them, and what is your political views in fact?
I am not a politician, and I don't want to become a politician. But what I am doing is a politics. Every single thing which is done for the change in society, for the betterment of society, for justice in society is a politics. It was said that politics is a short-term religion and religion is a long-term politics. Ram Manohar Lohia said it, the socialist thinker of India. So what we are doing is a politics, but we don't believe in any political theories, we don't believe in a kind of political party. We have to work with every good person in every good party, or whatever party, the good people are there, so we have to work with them. I am not fortunate really to meet these people you mentioned, Anna Hazare ji, and I think I met Arvind once or twice. Yeah, and I wish all the best for them.